Today we are here to give a oversight and preview related to aviation industries and the courses which can be part of aviation industries. And at the time when students are undergoing exams of different boards after their 10 plus 2, they will be seeking for different courses that where they can join for a better profile in their future aspects. So if we talk about and if we see presently the aviation industry, which is not only increasing, but it is increasing by leaps and bounds. And if we talk about the aviation field in India, so presently, maybe in the volume of domestic passengers and international passengers, we stood third in complete world. And in the coming days, when in the present air show, which held at Yalanka, Bangalore, Tata, the owner of Air India, they have ordered more than 400 aircrafts from Airbus and Boeing, costing more than $70 billion. So what one can think of that what a great boom is going to be there in the field of aviation. And when only Air India is going to have 400 aircrafts, and Indigo, which they say that they have done their MOU with Turkish Airlines and going to have more than 300 aircrafts. So 700 aircrafts in the present scenario, if they are going to increase in coming 4 to 5 years, so one can think how many skilled manpower is going to require in this particular field. About in the field of aviation and in the field of courses related to aircraft. So the important course which is that is aircraft maintenance engineering. When I talk about aircraft maintenance engineering, so from the name itself, it is quite clear that the persons, the engineers, which after 10 plus 2, in 10 plus 2, they are going to have, or they should have PCM, physics, chemistry, and math, or they should have an equivalent diploma in mechanical, electrical, electronics, or aeronautical, or higher than 10 plus 2. They can opt for aircraft maintenance engineering, and they are skilled, so that they are knowing the technology, they are knowing all maintenance practices, they are knowing all ins and outs of the technology related to the aircraft, so that they can maintain the aircraft to a airworthy condition. When we talk about airworthy condition in a very layman language, I can say to a serviceable condition, to a condition where aircraft is fit for flying. And it is indeed a great privilege with the aircraft maintenance engineer that he is the person who certifies the aircraft for its airworthiness, and then only the pilot can fly. As we know, the pilot, the persons who is behind the operations of the aircraft in the sky. And if we talk about the qualification which is needed for a pilot, that is supposed to be a commercial pilot license. Same way when a person, he is known as a AME, means aircraft maintenance engineer. He is supposed to have a license related, means he has been licensed, he has been skilled, he has been certified, he has been approved by our approving authority, that is Directorate General of Civil Aviation, that this particular person is skilled to do, or he is skilled to know all the maintenance practices, all the ins and outs related to schedules, the working patterns, and he is having a knowledge related to aircraft technology and the maintenance practices which are part of that, whether it is aerodynamics, whether it is basic electricity, basic electronics, jet engine system, piston engine system, aircraft system, air conditioning system, radio and radar system, electrical and instrument system. There are different systems which are part of these things. On the basis of that, DGCA give them a authority that yes, they can sign the aircraft after checking that aircraft for the present scenario. If we see, along with computers, India is advancing much far in the field of aviation. Going to have 700 aircrafts in this 4 to 5 years, and going to have an increase of 47% of domestic passengers, who are traveling by the air in this coming year 21-22. So one can expect that what a great boom is going to be there in the aviation industry. So I just thought in that particular view only, so that I can aware my students of 10 plus 2. Yes, there is a very great chance if you opt for aircraft maintenance engineering, a branch of science, a branch of engineering, where it's not there that it has to be completed in 2 years, 3 years, or 4 years, but you have to complete some 2,400 hours, where practically and theoretically you will be skilled. And after every semester, or after year to year or hour to hour, you will be checked for your efficiency, you will be checked for your skills, and then only you will be certified. And when you will become a licensed engineer, you will be certifying the aircraft. So if I talk about aircraft maintenance engineering, I have just told that in 10 plus 2, one should have physics, chemistry, and math. And there is equivalency also in the qualification, that is the diploma in mechanical, electrical, electronics, and aeronautical, or higher means you, if suppose you have done BSc, then also you are eligible. So students can opt for this particular field. They are going to have very better aspects, and such a great boom. Not only in the India they have got the chance, they have got in all the neighboring countries, whether it is there. If we talk about Middle East and all these things, you don't have being a director of Alpine Institute of Aeronautics. Tell it very proudly that there is only one institute of aircraft maintenance engineering in complete Uttarakhand. People, if you talk about engineering institutes, you cannot count on your fingers, and you have to go for like 200, 300, or 400, maybe the engineering institutes which may be there in the Uttarakhand. And if we talk about the complete North India also, a institute which is fully equipped to train aircraft maintenance engineer in the field of piston engine, jet engine, rotary aircraft, fixed wing aircraft, it is only Alpine Institute of Aeronautics, which is situated at a very beautiful place, the capital of Uttarakhand, Dehradun. And this particular institute, since inception and means approval from DGCA, since 2007, and we are running in 2022, means nearly 14 to 15 years, a great experience in this particular field. And good number of our students are there at very greater positions in very, national and international airlines or national and international maintenance organization. And I just want to aware all the students why I am bringing this particular thing. My main motto is there that, when you opt for any of the course, for any of the subject, any of the stream, you should have a complete knowledge. I have just given you insight that nearly 700 aircrafts are going to be there in this coming 4 to 5 years, and 700 aircrafts means a good amount. Amount means nearly some $1,000 billion are going to be invested. So if $1,000 billion are going to be invested in the field of purchasing of the aircraft, so you can see how many engineers you are going to have. If we see presently in 2024 only, we are going to have Noida International Airport. And if this Noida International Airport, as the work is there in a very great progress, and by 2024 you are going to have this thing. And if you are going to have that particular thing operational, nearly 3,000 skilled manpower is required. In the field of aviation, in the field of air connectivity, in the field of making more airports, in the field of purchasing more aircrafts. So if more airports are coming, more aircrafts are there, so there is a great time that we are going to have requirement of much more of skilled personnel related to aviation industries. And when we talk about aviation industries, some mainly aviation industries related to aircrafts, pilots, aircraft maintenance engineers. So only thing I can say to all the persons after 10 plus 2 BCM, if they find to have a dream job, anytime if aircraft fly over your head, your eyes always goes up. Friends, it's a great time, this 2023. If after 10 plus 2, if you have got any options, if you have got any thought in the field of engineering, in the field of aviation, aircraft maintenance engineering, Alpine Institute of Aeronautics situated at Dehradun, you can go and you can visit our website, alpinecollege.edu.in. You can find all other details also. You can find our good placements also. And I can say, an institute which is having own rotary aircraft, fixed wing aircrafts, and all systems related to that in campus itself. So it will be a great time for you if you select that thing. It will be a great future for you. Thank you very much.